Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome in to more Coffee Talk. I hope everybody is doing well this fine. Oh, the reactor's not going off. One second. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome in, everybody, to more Coffee Talk. It is your super cute, super comfy Sakura Arctic Fox Susan here once again. Oh, my shell's missing. There it is. Okay, now we're good. I got my PNG back to work, so yeah. We're back to Coffee Talk. So, we're getting down to a lot of stuff going on, and we're only about this much far into the game. We still got a couple more days left, so let's go ahead and load up. Let's see, where are we at though, actually? We're on day 11. Okay, day 11 is where we're at. Okay, so let me just get my guide out to be sure. Day 11, so we only have 5 more days after this. Alright, so with that being said, I hope everybody's doing well. And like I said, Charity Month is continuing here in collaboration with a good mod and buddy of mine, LZ. So yeah, we are going to be continuing on with Coffee Talk. So, what will happen? We only have a couple more episodes left. We'll see how far we get though. Because I'm like 95% sure there's going to be some sort of like ending I got, some sort of like stuff I gotta happen after I end the game, but we'll see. I don't know if we will finish today or not, but because I think it said 15 was the last day, so we're on day 11, so we're nearly done with everything. So here, if you guys can see here, you only have 4 days, like today and then these 1, 2, 3, 4, but no one I think orders on 3, so but we'll see. So we'll go ahead and continue. Oh, look, the little pink bear, it's adorable. But first, let me check my stories. Cool. Oh, that's cute. I like the little pink bear. It gives me a reference to Rika from All Stars because I think his like mascot or whatnot's a pink bear. So hey, knock knock. Anyone there?
Mr. Bailey's, hi! I'm sorry I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight?
I'm alright. Well, you look pretty distracted. Penny for your thoughts?
You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be.
Funny. I was having similar thoughts of my own on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone.
Even if that someone is yourself.
Especially if that someone is yourself.
Sounds like we agree on this.
We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot the past few days.
Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua?
Got in, got it in one.
How are things on that front?
A few days ago we decided to take some time apart to think.
That sounds ominous.
No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break.
Phew.
We've been through so much, there's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes... Sorry, just gonna turn it down a little bit because it's a little out of my ears. But sometimes, you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know?
I see what you mean.
So we decided to give each other a little bit of space. And figure out what we really want out of what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage.
I see. Have you made any progress on that front?
Do you want the short version or the long version?
I'm always here for the full story.
Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first.
Sure thing. What can I make you tonight?
I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything, really.
Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly pea?
Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please.
Butterfly pea with milk and honey. Brew.
Ooh. Very pretty. Hold on. Do I have to give you anything? Let me check. Nope. Oh, hang on, I want to see what I want to try the other one, though. Let's try hibiscus with milk and honey. See what that looks like. Oh, the sweetheart latte. I think I'm gonna go with the Dreamin' Blue one. It looks nice. Oh no, my phone. Phone's okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, where was I? Okay.
Here you go. I hope you like it.
Thanks, Susan. This is so nice. And it brings me way back. You know, I'm not really in touch with my family anymore.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
Don't be. I don't even miss them. Most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. And we don't have very much in common.
It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Baileys.
I think so too. There's just one person I miss. But I've been missing her a while now.
Ah, someone who passed away, I'm guessing?
Exactly. Spot on again, Susan. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them or both of them would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. 1 second. I have a window open and my door was slightly ajar.
Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. No matter who they are or how they behave.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, I spent almost all my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. Except when my grand came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven High Society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea. With milk and honey in it. Drinking this now with you feels a lot like family again.
Sounds like she was a protective person.
She truly was the best of them, till she got sick.
Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick.
See, that's the part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds, but they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. It's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live in the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks.
That sounds really awful.
I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't the happiest, wasn't very happy before that either.
At least she had you.
It must have been a little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Ugh, just think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now.
I'm certain she would be.
Thanks, Susan. Here you are letting me blab on again.
That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua?
I definitely think that's part of it. In fact,
Oh! Good evening.
hi, Susan. And hi, I don't think we met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda?
We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you?
Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago.
Oh, the purple, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, you are her date?
I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiance.
Truly? Beyonce is such a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization.
Thank you.
Now, Cafe Offspring, we are wishing for a drink.
Cafe Offspring? How'd you acquire that new title?
um,
Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't proud too hard. Never mind me. You're about to order, Amanda.
we were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience. I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there. But first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredients you have served us in the past.
Okay, that might be a little tricky, but let's see.
Dark Prince Realm, hello, welcome in.
You're a cute emote. Let me see. Okay, so, we're just gonna do, I'm just gonna do what the guide has. Milk, milk. Nothing fancy. We'll make a little latte art for her.
Here you go.
1 second. Do I got a new thing? Finally new friends. Nice.
Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. It does. It is at least 56.941 different from anything else we have experienced. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. According to our calculations, this is our 49,846 new experience since arriving on Earth.
That's quite a lot.
Perhaps, however, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Oh, What about this one?
This one is the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant. Right, Amanda?
Very much so. We enjoy this place, and we will miss it. That's... don't mind me getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble.
That was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. But that's where your help really came in handy, Susan.
My help?
Yes, that card. The card you got off of that agent. We asked for help from an associate to run it through the mine you call computer. Once the contents of the card had been unveiled, we analyzed the language of its communication, which is quite an interesting mix, if we may say so. It is roughly 60.0923 syntax and 39.9077% mathematics. We then led a polynomial time attack on its encryption, expressing the ciphertext as... the point is, Amanda managed to get into the fire system. She obfuscated all mentions of any of us or save beyond recognition. And some totally legitimate orders came in to send the agent to Europe on an urgent mission, which should last more than long enough for him to forget all about us. Whoop! That sounds incredible!
It does sound thrilling.
It was a very simple matter of applying Heim knowledge.
Be that as it may, that's great work, Amanda.
We are pleased. Amanda is amazing. But let's not forget who got the card in the first place. Yeah, you really helped us there, Susan. Thank you.
I'm very glad to hear that and very relieved.
Yes, we have thought on it for a while and... Oh, got an achievement. Cute. We have decided... Oh, hey, sweetie.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know if how... When did you... Did you watch the stream from the beginning or did you just get in?
Just then.
Okay. To sum her up, basically, Bailey's is here as well as Silver and Amanda. Bailey's is actually telling us, like, growing up in his society, his parents fought a lot, so he's often alone, like, trying to avoid their fighting. But his, like, great aunts or his grandmas, or his grandmas, as he called her, basically would often make tea for him. And apparently, of course, she ended up getting sick, like, from a big disease. And apparently, in his society, when you're like an elf who's like close to dying, you pretty much are just shut in from the world. So it's weird, but yeah. Anyways, thankfully with our help, we managed to get that agent off Silver and Amanda's back, so good to go on that. But Amanda might be leaving us soon too, so we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad.
You've really gotten the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda?
Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purpose of general Earthling research. What appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will be submitting you call it academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflective neutral patterns. Deep level communication in high versus non-high species. Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains of the family.
That wasn't your only mission though, right, Amanda? Right? If you're leaving, does that mean...
Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was. I think. I think I may have found it. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while and I really think this is it. When I took up the mission from the Hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious, doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen?
It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees through and desires honestly, but is not all able to communicate the reason for those desires, the emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent.
Yes, what Amanda said is part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered, too. I'm lucky that I got good friends who remind me of that.
So does that mean you and Lua found some answers?
Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but... Susan, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony, which will take place 3 days hence.
Wow, that's some answers indeed.
Yeah. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We got bogged down in the details, and in our own securities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves.
I am very touched, Mr. Baileys.
Aw, come on, Susan. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here.
Kate.
Well,
Ooh, invitation. Achievement unlocked.
Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's as obvious, +1. Would you give it to them when you see them?
It would be an honor.
Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party?
A party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant. And 0.001 disappointing that we have to refuse.
Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow.
Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going to be going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We are going on an adventure.
Well, that sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further if we got time. We're basically going to be tourists.
Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling. Which is, in essence, circular reasoning.
May as well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know.
Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.9% excited to try it out.
And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Susan, I'd always have a place to return to where I feel at home. Well, that makes me a lot less nervous.
I'm very happy to hear that.
I think I should order a drink.
Oh, of course. What can I make you?
I'd like to reflect on the spirit of our upcoming adventure, but I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing.
So sweet and soothing with an adventurous kick?
Yes, that's exactly right.
And how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun?
Ah, I love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing.
Okay, so a chocolate with honey
And ginger. This is a very interesting looking drink. A 299.729.548. Is that a reference to something?
Uh,
It's got a little spaceship on it though. It looks like there's like a little planet walking on it too, now that I see the drink.
Oh.
Hmm?
Is it? Hang on.
Two?
Oh, okay. Okay.
What is it?
So apparently there's a couple of answers here. So that number it apparently has two meanings. First one being the speed of light is allegedly 299,792,458 miles per second. Second being that's the coordinates of the Pyramid of Giza.
I'm gonna go probably with those fast. I'm gonna probably go with your first option.
Okay.
Here's a 299.729.458 for a light speed traveler.
See, light speed.
Ooh, we like the name. It's a new evocative and it sounds evocative and adventurous.
Evocative?
Yes, it's the speed of light, not evocative of great adventure.
The speed of light. Oh wow. Way to target your audience, Susan.
Hehe, thank you. But do you like to taste silver?
I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. But then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda.
But how does the taste remind you of us?
I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right.
We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink.
I like that. Thank you, Susan. Whoa! Wow, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. You're right. I'm just so excited. I can barely sit still. Well, I can imagine a first trip across the country is a big deal. It is. But that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person.
with a secret society as an alien background?
It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace. I, um,
Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are a 9.231 difference from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis 99.999%. Wow, hold on. Amanda, you've met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen?
we watched Orc Westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. I... Fortunately, she's also like space travel operas. Heh, I see. Learning couples compromises the hard way. I suppose so.
Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they got along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver?
She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Wow, that's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you just met. And are starting to like... It takes guts. You're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I've always felt safe here with all the regulars. I know that not everyone will be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want to have her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say that if she heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too.
What is proud?
Proud is, for yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you can think of someone you care about. Consider who they are and the way they're acting. And it just fills you with joy.
Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you.
You two are a really sweet family.
And so are you and Miss Lou and Mr. Bailey's.
True. Chosen families can also rock.
Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.99% similar in the end.
So it is. Well, we should probably get going.
Yes, we must go pack.
First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack. While she analyzes the earthing ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on.
Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver.
Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope to tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I I will. Good night to you two then.
Hasta la vista, strangers.
Huh?
Like westerns.
Bye to you too. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Susan.
I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps.
Whether we'd like it? We'd love it! Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that's not very large. It's going to be a small cozy wedding. So this is perfect.
It's settled then.
Ah, Lou's going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now.
That's a very exciting prospect.
It really is. Thanks again, Susan. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night.
More like a guardian high mind. Good night, Mr. Baileys.
Well, that happened.
Yeah.
Hibiscus tea has a cranberry-like tartness with floral undertones. Great source of vitamin C.
Huh. Full moon didn't happen. Interesting. Well, did technically, but no incidents. Alright, let's just see. Saturday, September 30th. September 30th, 2020. On day 12. We only have a few more days left.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what's in the paper today. ZXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Where's this reference to?
Yeah.
Nikomimi driver crashes, truck filled with catnip, suspected DUI. I get
Brr.
it. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters, a very determined hot air balloon. Huh. Let's go ahead and save just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hear the fish girl. Aqua. Oh, cute. You know her sweater the little bats on her sweater, they actually remind me of Vesper's little mascots that the fans make called the Vesties. They're little bats like that. That's not his
Oh,
official
okay.
mascot though. Like his official mascot's actually a little person with a teacup head, but because Tempest didn't reveal their mascots until much later, people like made their mascots like the Vesties. Made the little bat like Vesties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Aqua. Hi, Susan. How are you? Good, as usual. How about you? Honestly, lots of things have happened.
Hold on, just 1 second. Checking my stories. I told my wife she needs to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. Bruh. Self-care, yes. Nixon says goodnight. Okay.
Can I order something first, though? Of course. What would you like? Can you make me a cup of chai?
Sure. So it's a tea, then ginger, and cinnamon brew.
Masala chai. Cup of masala chai for the lady with the electric taste. Thank you. It's delicious. You're welcome. So, you were saying? Oh, right. It's just, I've been busy working on my game. Ah, I see. How's it going? It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going? Oh, that. I rejected it, of course. There's no saving it, really. Which is a shame. I truly like their games. But with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that. Oh, that's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Well, it had to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But, I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I tried negotiating with them. Because I wonder if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay?
Okay.
But as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms.
Oof.
Doesn't sound like a good faith to me. Right? Considering the other recognitions they're expecting me to accept, they could have at least been polite about it.
I doubt they care, though.
Yeah. Aside, Myrtle's coming here soon.
Great!
So you two made up already? Yes, we apologized to each other.
Nice.
I know I probably was being a little confusing. I didn't explain the context I applied to the situation very well. But she made clear that she understood why I was anxious. And she apologized for assuming. That really helped. Now she's helped me speed up development. I'm happy to hear that.
Getting to do both voices is straining. There's a new thing here. Yep. Nice. Ice Eaton's out there. You should probably sit up a little bit. There you go. Hey.
Hi, Myrtle. We were just talking about you.
Okay. Nothing too terrible, I hope.
Oh, don't worry, only all the good stuff.
Anyway, sorry, Susan, I won't be ordering today.
Why?
We don't have the time. We're going to the expo sale, right?
Oh, you're right. Expo sale? We're adding new parts for my PC. It's been a bit slow lately.
A bit. She's joking. It's pretty much in its death throes. If we're going, we're building you a whole new setup.
But
if you just want parts, I can always give you mine. But at this point, I'm not sure if it'll be any help at all, to be honest with you.
yeah. No, you're right. It's time to move forward with the productivity. I've been putting off upgrading things for a while now. So it's really time for a better setup.
That's the spirit. Go big or go home.
Hey. Sorry, Susan. Seems like we have to go now. Thanks for the drink. I'll see you later.
Yeah, take care.
Safe trip and good luck.
Let's see. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Oh, hello. Oh.
Well, hello, gentlemen.
Hey, Susan. Oh, Susan.
Nice seeing you here, Henry. How goes it?
Good. I see you're doing good too.
As usual.
What do you want to drink, Henry? It's on me. No. That won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later.
So what will it be?
You first. Are you sure? Okie dokie.
I'll have one STMJ, please.
That's the, yeah, the milk, ginger, and honey.
One STMJ coming up.
Ah, it smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks, Susan.
You're very welcome. How about you, sir?
Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please.
Anything else with that?
Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine. Ooh, I see you have a new selection.
Yes, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available.
Hibiscus, huh? You should try Tilja Roselia. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger seed with Roselia buds. Rosalie buds, another name for hibiscus. Anything else in it? Well, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try that then. Agitella Roselia. Rosalia. Elia.
So it's hibiscus, ginger, and honey.
Oh, 2 achievements unlocked. Oh no. Oh no, I know. I forgot the thingy. Oh no. I got the achievement unlocked though, but oof. I messed the thingy up. Dang it.
Well, to be fair, you could always reload.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Can you make it? Let me give her a try drink. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Forward, forward, forward. Okay, so hibiscus, ginger, honey. Okay, give, invitation. Serve.
What's this?
Oh, it's Bailey's and Lou's wedding invitation
Really?
for Hyde.
Oh.
The date is really soon. Could you pass that along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here?
Okay, sure.
Thank you. Piping cup of attention and Rosella for you.
Thanks.
Hmm.
What do you think, Henry? Does it look any good?
Uh-oh.
It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it. Yep, it's good.
Glad I passed your impromptu test.
So, what's been going on? Did I miss anything?
Um,
Something happened, didn't it? Uh, you can say that. I think the officer's coming too, by the way.
alright.
As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over.
Are you okay though?
I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime. 50 years ago. I'm kidding! Truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is that so? Yep. Soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's hard to get up in the morning after all that. Like today. I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. Oh. It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Ha 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 ha.
Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles.
Yeah. Hey folks! Oh, there's the man of the hour. Well, hello, hi, Georgie. Susan, what'd I miss?
Some very poor weather talk.
Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton then.
How are you?
How am I? Well, if you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Henry, you don't think about what I'm about to say, right? No, what are we talking about? Susan, you should prime him before I got here. So you should have primed him before I got here.
My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it.
Excuses, excuses. I'll explain it to Henry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. So he's trying to figure out if the trees being gone has anything to do with the case. And that's where we are now. Yep, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter, and things happened. Mind backing up a bit. Feels like there's a lot of context missing here. Well, I'm warning ya. Everything I'm about to tell you is real. It'll sound a little crazy, but no, I haven't lost it yet. Got it?
Loud and clear.
I told Susan about my lighter a while ago. How it might be connected to the fairy market we talked about before. Really? In what way? The lighter was my grandpa's. There's a chance he bought it from there. Ah, interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Anyway, my daughter likes these sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, she believed my lighter was the key to making sense of all this, and gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night, to the spot, you know, to where the tree used to be. I lit a few candles there and put the lighter right in the middle of it all. I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out or if there was something else going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of there. Then what happened? It blew up.
What?
What do you mean what? The lighter, it just blew up. Well, what do you mean blew up? Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here. Well, I didn't see it because I was walking towards my car, you see. But I heard it. Flah! The little whoosh, followed by a couple of clink clinks. Flah? What sort of a sound is that? You know, like something small and metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work better? No, that's a shot. We don't want to confuse y'all with that. But the flaw, what is that? You know, thaw.
And then what happened?
Right, okay. Then I immediately looked back to see if it had fallen over. With its lid open. The flame, it was burning white.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I freaked the frick out. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner walking towards the lighter.
Did they see you?
Yeah, they did. They inspected my lighter while I was just standing there. Then they asked me straight up, "Is this lighter yours, guy?" I said, "Yeah." Then I fired a question back. "Are you the ones who have been messing with the cars around here lately?" And they said, "Yes." Well, sounds like case closed.
So, they weren't ghosts?
Hell no, thank God for that. Then who are they? Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all.
Didn't expect? Do you know them?
Kinda? In fact, they own the gnome knobs near my place.
Oh, wow. Did they know it was your car then?
Nope, cause I only ordered takeout, and I usually walk there. Was the reason for all the vandalism? What was the reason for all the vandalism then? It all started because of a broken promise. And we have to start way back for that. You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah. The tragic hit and run. At that time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook outside the DUI charge. Well, it sparked a huge protest. Good! In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community. And the vow was kept after after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago. And we all know recently what happened to the tree. I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive. Not just for their friend, but as a remembrance of the injustice as well. And after all the urban renewals the city's gone through, it makes sense that the community that used to be there is gone by now. Well, that's right. That's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in that area. Now it's filled with never-ending quote-unquote projects.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. There's something about it bothers me a bit. Like what? Their unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to their existence. And by failing to remember, we, the outside party, will also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. I get what you mean. and not insurance, and not erasure of existence? But apparently that's why they keep animals. The Gnome Nom's owners told me they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others often take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long here either. Right. But the erasure starts happening if they're completely forgotten. Right? Something like that, I guess. I'm not sure. Right, okay. But that doesn't normally happen. But doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respects or remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' graves too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We clean the gravestones, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomimis honor the dead, and I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too.
Right.
I truly think continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves, though. To remember the deceased and all the reasons they mattered to us. So, except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds part to me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anyway. You're right. Unless you believe in life after death, memories are for us, not for the dead. Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other. Because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. Since the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good. Yeah.
Speaking of the Gnome Noms owners, though, what happened to them after all that?
Alright, did you arrest them? Nope. Huh? Or are you going to let them go? Not necessarily. But I got an idea on what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghost involved. Still, it was truly something else.
Yeah, what a night it must have been.
It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No. No, nothing. A shame about the lighter of yours, though.
Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right?
Well, that's one thing. That's the thing. It works just fine. Not even a scratch. Really? Well, that thing blew up, didn't it? Like, what the heck? We even debated the sound effect and everything. As I said, it still works fine. So I don't know what else to tell you. I see. You want to know what I think? No. It's haunted. No, it's not. That thing is definitely haunted! What are you talking about? The white flame is a bit unnatural. I agree.
And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here.
Hey, now. A man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no? As for the blowing up, it was probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction or something. This thing is real old after all.
If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence, indeed.
I still think that that's a ghost, though. Shut it, Henry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. So I'd rush off. I'll see you all again next time. Sure. Safe trip. It's nice seeing you again, Henry. Take care. My voices are so hard.
You want to take a break?
No, I'm okay. Let's just finish this
Okay.
up at least.
Well, let me move over there.
Man, he is big.
You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. And one espresso for me, please.
Copy, copy, copy. Give item. Proceed.
I gotta fire, Jesus.
What?
No, I just found something funny that I gotta show fire.
Okay. What is it?
It's Miss Riona's number. She asked me to give this to you. She says she can help you find someone if you need it. Or if you need any information from her.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm sure it'll come in handy. Thank you.
Here's your espresso, officer.
Thanks. Great as always. So, what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to them? I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word's going around that cars are being messed up there. That's kind of expected though, wasn't it? There's no point in adding to the citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want a bad press to paint over the Arias history. Yeah, you're right. There's nothing like rumors without being stopped. They'll just spiral out of control. I have a question for you, though. Which do you prefer, wild rumors or bad press?
What do you think, sweetie?
Wild rumors probably.
Any reason, or...?
Lesser of two evils. That's literally it. What about you, sweetie?
Probably the rumors, I guess. I'm not sure. Both just don't sound good to me, honestly.
Fair.
That's a tough one. There's no limit to what wild rumors can become or how far they'll go. But the press can shape a story, report it, and many others will believe it as truth. Both are worrying in their own ways. Fair point. But what if we combine them? Rumor, truth, and press. If we somehow combine them, then I think I have a plan. A crazy one, but a plan nonetheless. Maybe I can also add to it.
Oh?
Sure. It'll take a while to explain, though.
Well, I'll be here all night.
I got time. Alright then. Brace yourself, folks, it's gonna be a doozy. Oh, I'm gonna talk about it, okay?
Teh tarik. Tea with milk mixed by pouring the tea repeatedly between cups, originally from Malaysia. Cool.
Sunday, October 1st, 2023.
A few more days.
Yep.
Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movie High Weapon hits astonishing 2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really wants? An independent survey. What gen am I from again? Hold on, I think I remember learning about this. Hold on. I think it was let's see. Okay. We're in the, we're both millennials. Like, we're ending the last of the millennial years. We only got to experience the millennial era for, like a few years before we entered in Gen Z, so...
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, scroll.
Okay. Just seeing what's all what, so... I'd save again, just in case. Gain resume. Oh, it's so cute. I like a little pufferfish like plushie. That's adorable. Oh, there's apparently a list here. Huh, interesting. I didn't know this was a thing. Yeah, not gonna worry about that though.
Susan! Susan! Miss Rachel? Oops. Sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Susan. Congratulations. Then what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? Oh yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NEAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh? Never mind that. Let's just play it, quick. Oh, achievement unlocked. What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart latte, wasn't it? That's right. You compose the melodies? With Arami, yeah. So, like, I know what the name, like, a sweetheart latte, you expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made this drink remind me of something. Like a new love's beginning or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are lots of steps to keep the delicate balance going until you get to the point where you decide to confess. I think I can see where you're going with this. Yeah, just like the drink, right?
Speaking of drinks, I should probably take one though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit better. Okay.
Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Or with curdle, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about. What is it? This is supposed to be your new single. Wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way, Susan? Just fine. Business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Henry? Yeah, he did. He was eating out with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? Well, he didn't reply to my text last night, so I wonder what he was doing. I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof, after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you'd been raring to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that, but Dad's getting older, you know. He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little worried. A bit worried. Understandable. And besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know. None of our extended family even lives in the States. So as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Hello, welcome. Oh, good evening to you, Miss Rihanna. Hey, Rihanna. Fancy meeting you here. Hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. Alright. Huh. Is she alright? I'm not sure. Oh well, let's get a drink first. Right, what would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Milk, milk, milk. Milk! Milk! Here you go, a cup of warm milk. Thank you! What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. It's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Miss, are you alright? No. I think I'm sad. What's wrong? Ah, that's right, Rihanna. What's wrong? I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? I apologize, I didn't mean to be so dramatic. Would you mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course! Let's let it all out! Miss Rachel's right, feel free. After listening to the experience you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Susan and the regulars of his coffee shop, I've gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is it's likely that my ignorance was on purpose. Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You own your talent, but you do not shirk from taking risk in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also, although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work, a work that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo. To the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my initial ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid? I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education. For the simple fact of what I am, I'm truly fine with all that. I really am. Because all of it is a pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. I'm gonna get used to new pain all over again. It just might be. would be difficult. Miss. I apologize for all the ruckus. I didn't mean to. Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But Susan insists, right? Right. What was the pie you ate the other day? The blueberry hibiscus mint pie. Did you like it? I did. Quite a lot, actually. Then I'll make something special just for you. Could you tell me its flavor profile? Give me a moment. The blueberry was very sweet and fresh. The crust was buttery. Flavor was enhanced by the tartness of hibiscus and herbal cooling of mint. Just a very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint.
Okay, so it's hibiscus, honey, mint.
Huh.
Berry blue hibiscus quote-unquote pie. It's so cute. It's like a pie on a cup. Only in drink form.
One pie in a cup coming up.
House, isn't that so extra?
It kind of is, isn't it? It's so pretty. Thank you.
Really is. Well done, Susan. But are you really serving a warm pie filling to your customer?
It's not a pie filling. I simply made few fruit cordials with honey. And I just happened to have the blueberry one. I just happened to have the blueberry one on hand.
Sure.
It's not a pie filling. Trust me. It's not. It's nice. Thank you. You're very welcome.
The ears are cool. These songs are on here.
What's on your mind? Right now I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point.
Well, what was it?
Huh?
Your driving force before you started questioning it.
I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice. Whether it's societies or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind.
I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right?
Pardon?
Reaching the gut goal can be done in a lot of ways. Like politics.
Huh. You're not wrong, but...
That was just an example, jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what I want. But that's not what you want to do, is it?
My heart trembles for the opera. That's why I wish to pursue it as long as I am able. However, I believe it's also time for me to consider expanding my horizons.
Oh?
I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track mind and efforts may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believed in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer.
Lucas?
He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait! You know him?
Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomochill. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for?
I was offered a spot on his new show, but he was still unsure of the format. His aim to elevate underrated talents, showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront.
I see. So what if he rejected his offer? Call him.
Huh?
Or text him, tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could have happened? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it?
I'm not sure if his loss be necessarily...
Shh. Just do it. Text him.
Yeah. Okay. He responded.
What did he say?
He told me to stay here, because he's coming here soon.
Huh? Ah. Does he live, like, nearby or something?
No, not really. But seems he has some things to do around here.
I see. Well, what a great coincidence.
That means he can clear things up in person. You're right. Thank you for giving me the courage, Miss Rachel.
Just call me Rachel, will you?
Alright. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it's been entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune.
Commune?
We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tend to have a specific role in their commune, and we all work together as one, like gears in a machine.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
But you left the commune, correct? Yes.
Was it difficult?
No, because we're not a cult.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past.
So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around is because many still choose to remain in the commune?
Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive.
You seem to be fond of driving.
I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming.
Even in traffic?
Well,
a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. So when you said everyone has a specific role, what do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Well, we don't have a Banshee Culture Center anywhere.
Time to start one then.
Perhaps it's best if I use a specific example, such as my mother's role.
Oh?
Her role is to trade. In the event we need to increase our supply, or sell our products, or simply in need of some negotiating, it's my mother who will do the job. She must travel to the nearest city or town in order to exchange goods, and she's our representative when other communities need to discuss things with us.
Right.
Everyone's work has equal weight. One was in charge of food and drink, another's in charge of all our laundry. Everyone has responsibilities to set up schedules and organize the collection of goods.
So, like, does each role only have one bearer at a time?
No, sometimes there are two or more, depending on the power needed. It's all about balance.
I see. Interesting.
Does your mom still fulfill her role to this day?
Yes. Although, there are times when I wish she would retire.
Why?
She's doing a good job with it. But the role truly changed her.
Oh.
She had to endure years of animosity. She had to negotiate everyone's way out of trouble, or simply defend the commune.
That's such a heavy burden.
It is, but she refused to accept any help offered to her.
Why?
Because it has become her identity, I think.
Because it becomes her identity, I think.
You're here.
Yeah. Hi, lady.
I was starting to wonder when you were going to say something. I'd introduce myself, but I want to hear Riona's story.
I'm a me.
Um, it is as Mr. Lucas said.
I thought we already passed all that formal stuff. Am I wrong?
Well, you see, you can still call her Lady.
But she is.
Shh, the lady is speaking.
Whoops, okay, sorry.
It is as Lucas said. Our discussion the other day led to the same conclusion for me as well. My mother's protective instincts turned into an angry sense of pride.
Oh,
So while she performs her role really well, her anger often gets the best of her. Things are way calmer for our commune now, so I am thankful for that. But unfortunately, the damage has already been done.
right.
That's why I understood why she was angry too. If your mom has dealt with haters all her life, and you were pretty much in the front seat for all that, oof. Tough.
I guess I can relate in some ways. The Nekomabi culture is also quite strict, although nowhere near as rigid as yours. We're heavily stereotyped as being very mid.
Mid?
Like, mediocre in all ways aside from being pretty and cute. Although, don't get me wrong, I am cute. But it makes me wonder, how much of our survival instincts turn into bad stereotypes? Things have changed so much for everyone. Which means we shouldn't move on from terrible prejudices decades ago. We should have moved on from terrible prejudices decades ago, right? So why are so many still stuck with outdated and bad perceptions?
Actually, that's the reason why. That's exactly why. Life is complicated and change is hard. Learning and unlearning stuff takes time and mental energy, right? There are billions of living beings in this world. That's why many folks choose to reduce their worlds to a size they can handle. All based on their priorities, of course. I mean, it's no different from how everyone chooses content to consume.
Ah,
Yeah, and sadly, different culture is probably one of the last things on most beings' minds. Unless you already have a vested interest in it, then it's a different story.
well, that makes sense.
We all need to survive. I understand that. However, I feel things just shouldn't be excused. Things we do be with the principles we hold.
All of it has an impact on others. In one way or another.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, did Pops contact you, lady? You know, about the tree?
Oh, he did, but
What tree? It's a long story. Sure, keep your smelly secrets.
No, this is perfect. You should listen too. The more exposure this gets, the better.
Oh, so you're gonna tell me?
From the very beginning. Before I forget, lady, did you have something to say to me? Since you texted me and all?
Oh yeah.
come on, Rihanna, say it. Oh. So about your show,
Yeah? You're in, right?
are you still unsure about the format?
Well, I'm still trying to put it all in order on paper, so... Kind of? Like, I know I want to do a podcast, a deep dive, and a showcase, but I'm still trying to figure out a great way to fix them all in nicely. Once I'm done, I'll let you know for sure.
What are you planning to What are you planning to show anyway? How do you think it'll help the guests?
Ooh, curious, aren't we? Basically, I want to cover stuff that's interesting and underrated from around the city. And beyond if it takes off. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Nah, scratch that. I know it'll take off.
That's some confidence you have there. Even though you're not even sure what the format will be?
Tut tut. I might not know the exact format yet, but all the elements needed to make a good show are locked and loaded already.
Really? What are they?
Well, there's already so much content out there, right? And you can't deny that today's audience gets bored easily, too. If something doesn't appeal to them immediately, they'll just click away. So, how to keep them engaged and stick with us, you ask? Well, from my experience, you need roughly 5 things down pat to keep a show going. The first one being the format itself, which ironically is the only thing I don't have. Yet. Anyway, a proper format has good consistency. Could be the way the show is cut or how the information flows. It's to build familiarity with the audience and make things easier for the creator too.
That makes sense.
The next thing you need is topics. Sure, you can have a main theme for your show, like singing or cooking or anything really. Having that theme is essential, but getting topics flowing is essentialer. Because even singing will need more than one song, right? Same with cooking, you need to show many techniques, recipes, all that jazz.
That's true.
Right? Since the goal of the show is to shine a spotlight on all things underrated, I figure I should start small and get nearby, but still have the potential to grow. And what's better for that than exploring the city and its inhabitants in depth? Especially since I'm fairly new here and all.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see there are many interesting topics to discuss.
Yeah, like locations, events, history.
Yes, and many interesting individuals to meet.
Definitely. Projects, side projects, plenty of things to cover.
Makes sense. What's next?
Know your audience. Honestly, in this internet era, you don't need to appeal to everyone. If you do it right, you can target just one type of audience and still get a lot of eyes. Fortunately, I have my base audience already. But still, the show will be in a completely new format. A lot of them will reject it.
Because people do not like change.
That's right. But honestly, that's fine. I'm trying to attract an audience that's more open-minded. It can help elevate the stuff we're going to spotlight. Like, say, if we cover musicians, they'll go to their sites or live shows. Some cool neighborhood project, they'll be eager to check it out. Cool coffee shop, they'll definitely be interested in visiting. Wink wink.
Oh,
Anyway, you all know what I mean. The next thing is audio quality, great visuals and edits. You know the drill.
of course.
And the last thing you need for a good show is me. Hey, what's with the awkward silence? I mean personality and smarts. To find info, you need to be resourceful. And to relay information well, you need a good personality, right? Well, I'm your guy. Why? What's so funny? Am I not the perfect guy?
Resourceful, huh? Really?
Oh, so that's what you're questioning, huh?
I'm just saying. Because didn't you say you're new to the city, so...
Oh, I see how it is.
But you really thought this through. I'm kind of impressed.
Thank you. Probably won't be anywhere near as big as your talk show, though, I'll tell you that.
Huh?
rumor has that your manager is trying to get your old girl band back together. And I heard there'll be a talk show or something for it.
Oh, really? How did you hear that?
I have my ways. I didn't get the info from Sadie sources, I promise.
Well, okay, I'll give you that, resourceful guy. But your information is outdated already.
Oh?
Because I won't be in the show. Oh? Why? Well, I actually like the idea of a comeback. But if it were to happen, I would want new branding, you know? Like a new us to show we've grown.
Ah, I get that 100%.
That's too bad. Why? I think you have a talent for getting people to talk. You're able to read the room with sensitivity. Therefore, I would definitely be interested in watching your talk show program. You think so? Oh, I'm flattered. You're right about that, though. I'm pretty good. But I rather express myself through my music, my songs, and my performances. You know? Yes. I understand that very well.
Then do you want to be our first guest?
Me? Why? I thought you wanted to highlight the independent artist. Well, aren't you making a new kind of music? Aren't you making a new kind of music lately, Miss Rachel?
So you actually have a side project?
Well, yeah, but...
I was kidding about inviting you earlier, but hey, maybe it could work out after all. How about a new channel, would ya?
You wish. I'm a very busy Neko Mimi. But, maybe.
Woohoo!
Hmm.
What is it, Susan?
I thought your plan was to have Miss Rihanna as your first guest.
Oh. Well, about that. I'm definitely jumping the gun here, but I was kinda hoping you'd be my co-host instead.
What? Me?
I was gonna ask you later, but Susan over here cornered me for something fierce.
Oops, sorry. Why me?
I like the way you explain difficult subjects, and I really enjoy talking to you. You have plenty of knowledge and experience from being on the road a lot, and all your stories are just so damn interesting. Plus, someone needs to offset my chaotic personality.
Like contrasting host, huh?
Yeah, what's more, she's not nervous talking in front of the camera at all.
Well, she is a performer.
I know, I'm just saying she's a natural on camera. So yeah, that's what I was gonna ask later, if you want to be my co-host. Or if you're only interested, of course.
I might need a moment to consider.
Of course, take your time.
However, if you're open to receiving input, may I throw in an idea for the format of the show?
Real? Of course you may.
And I'm staying until you tell me everything I missed. Okay.
Yeah, the night's still young anyway. Monday, October 2nd, 2023. I don't know if I'm gonna continue or not because my throat's starting to get hurt.
Yeah, yeah, you should probably take a relax approach.
Gonna read this real quick. Wilby Labs shut down. Researchers to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Users of Tumble Chill's new stories feature needs longer duration. Piece of helping advice that's seared into my memory. What? Ooh, that's creepy. It's dark. I'll figure all that out later because we're almost done with the game too after this. Hang on, where are we at? Let me check. Yeah. We only have 1 and then 15 left. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so we just got 14 and then 15 left, and then we'll be done.
Nice.
I don't see any extra things in here though, so I'll have to check if there is, but yeah, I think that'll do for today, guys. Well, lots happened so far, but we still got a lot of things still kind of unanswered, but not really. Hmm. Oh, I forgot to put your GIF up again. Whoops.
Yeah, it's all good.
Alright, then with that being said, let me go and check my stream and see who is live so we can see if we can read anybody.
Mm.
Oof. Not many. Not many, not many. That's problematic.
Do you have ideas?
That's the problem, there's only like 5 people live right now on my end. This could be trouble. Is anybody in my stream team live? Let me check that.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
No, just me. Well, this is kind of predicament. There's like nobody really live. There's like only 5 livers are live right now. I don't know.
Oh, sorry to hear that, gamer. Hope
Oh,
you're doing okay though.
well, let me see. Let me go on my main Twitch and see if I can find anybody.
Okay, because I had a couple ideas.
You got some friends doing stuff, I guess, or
Well, that or VTuber associates that you could probably like go into.
yeah, I'm trying to look around a little bit.
Yeah, sounds good.
My channels, I
Yeah,
think, will like. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean, gamer. I didn't mean like bad in regards to what something your mom did. I'm saying like I hope ever. Sorry to hear that you had a bad day, basically.
Let me go my recommended. Let's see. Mm, 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 mm. There's like nobody. There's like nobody that's like piquing my interest right now. That's the thing.
Hmm.
I mean, I have a backup in case I do need anybody, but do you got any ideas?
Well, right now there's a VTuber called Dr. Craft doing like a open lab night with a bunch of other VTubers.
Mm.
Oh, okay, gamer. Yeah, sorry to hear that though. Oh, gamer's got something.
Eh, I don't know. Honestly, I think I would send you my to someone, but they're playing horror. If you guys are okay with that, you don't have to stay for if you don't want to. I just don't want to send you guys off without somebody to go to. Or I could always send you guys off to watch bunnies, but I don't know if they're alive right now. But I still want to send to somebody though. It's like actually doing stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Let me just get
All
my
right.
read messages up. Give me 1 second. This is just one of those. This is like one of those nights where like nobody's really streaming again. Well, then again, a lot of people are celebrating Mother's Day, so with their respective family members. So
Yeah.
oh, wait, I didn't tell you what I did for what I did basically what I gave my mom. So it's
What'd you
actually a
give?
funny story. Um, the other the other day when I was at work, someone ended up leaving behind like 2 flower bouquets that for some reason they didn't want, I guess. So and one coincidentally happened to be a Mother's Day of one, so I basically took that one and gave it to my mom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was in a way. it made up for the fact I didn't get her anything, but
Yeah, I gave my mom flowers like the last time we went out for groceries because I found out that they weren't fake plants, they were real plants, so I had to give it to her early by accident. But I gave her a card today just to even things out.
yeah, I gave my sister actually. Her birthday was yesterday, and she like she's really picky about stuff. So I had to
Mhm.
literally take a picture of like when I was at the store. I was like, which do you want? So I know what you have and what you don't have. She's like, I want that. Like, easy. So I got her little Winnie the Pooh plush.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was either that or a Mickey, but I know she has a bunch of Mickeys, so I got her a Pooh.
Mm.
Anyways, raid message right here, guys. You guys want to do that? But let me see if he's still doing stuff first. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute audio for 1 sec. So looks like he's still going. He's 3 hours in, but yeah. It is horror related slightly, so if you're not used to it, bleh. Yeah, it's a little creepy, honestly, but it's either that or let me see what's on here. Hold on. I don't know how long the cam will be on for, but there are not many bunnies around. This one's playing Valorant though. This is one of those nights where nobody's really on. That's the problem. Oh, there are little guinea pigs actually running around. That's cute. You know what? Yeah. I'm just gonna send you guys off to watch some cute animals. So I don't feel like sending you guys to a horror stuff. Hey, Patchy. We're gonna go watch some cute animals, guys, if you want to stay watch the cute animals. Hopefully next time we'll actually find something better to watch, so yeah. Until next time, everyone, we're gonna hopefully end the coffee talk pretty soon, so yeah. Till next time, guys, I'm Susan, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Say bye-bye, sweetie. You're on mute.
Rip.
Bye, guys.